Na praia I the seusan, ho clwchlentang Hamilton Academical, drugan mandlia I thuirt, gan clubba achge.
When it comes to the actual board and the fan base, there's no transparency there, there's no trust, they're not communicating anything.
There is a fear that, things won't go well. It is incredibly worrying, there's no doubt about it.
Von Oorsen ha grún arichien I the bhith, so vod stiùiridh I the farke, agus ag othna parke.
To be honest with you, I didn't think I was going to be a manager ever. I used to speak to John about this quite regular. I was happy in my role, and you never know till you're offered it what your answer's going to be. And after doing it for a while, I thought, let's take a shot at this. I said that in my interview previously before the club changed owners, and I didn't want to be a part of the club that went down, and I mean liquidated, going bust. So this opportunity presents itself, and you're hoping to be part of success. It doesn't guarantee it, but you're hoping that you can bring a wee bit of stability, a bit of success, and drag the club forward.
John had me involved I was out injured for a fair part of the season before, and he spoke to me and said that he would like me to step up into the coaching role. So I was doing bits and pieces, but he obviously had Daz as his right-hand man and I would work beneath them. So it wasn't a massive change in my responsibilities. It's now I've just taken Daz's role and he's moved up. So obviously been a really difficult period for the football club, and to be able to be playing at the start of it and come here and be as good as I can as a player, and then when that sort of got taken away from me with the registration stuff, to contribute any way possible. I love the playing group, I love the club, and it's been really important for me to play my role, and I've really enjoyed it.
They've obviously liked what me and my staff have done with the players. I wanted backing as well, because you don't want short-term deals because it doesn't mean anything. We're going to try and build something, whether that translates to success on the pitch, who knows, nobody knows how it's going to go, but we've got the backing and let's see where we can take it.
Y hyf inefus han clubba iddi fi an y droch stature son ŵn y fôr, yn y cligadarin iddi facal ys yn pegs yn dŵloch. Ac fy sy'n yn ŵr sy'n y gyd yn geist, yn bwrw gaif na gemich y lig achge, y cholanwch.
I remember it clearly. We got told we were going to get paid before the new owners came in. It never materialised, so you start thinking about them, their families, their kids, all that sort of stuff. And then obviously a bit of anger comes in because you've been lied to. When I started doing this, I gave them plenty of opportunity. If they could make it in to come in, if they couldn't make it in financially, or they didn't want to put the petrol in their car with no guarantee of wages, I would have given them the days off and signed it off, not a problem. So I was trying to protect them and protect my staff as well.
I think it's credit to themselves because they've been put in situations where that would have been the easiest option a lot of the time. But even the players that have left and have moved on from the football club, they came in, they trained every time 100%, and we've been very fortunate as a staff to be able to work with players of that sort of calibre and that sort of mental strength, because they've not had their problems to seek this season, but they've certainly stuck together. I would have played, but what I would say is we definitely had a team to play the game. Definitely had a team. We'd done more than enough for the starting 11 and the bench, not a problem. The playing group, the staff, the fans, everyone, the new owners that are in, we're all pulling in the right direction. So whatever it takes to get us through this, we're all on board.
A stiùi mar a chai eisiau yn y siawn charichen, na chrod ciarsys fricarach gwys clwb y balcos y rwych. Gaf Rob Edwards agus buaireann manager ach Spurs Morley smach gyda chlub y synylach. Geta fa tŵr ystal yn lwch oprach y ffeg na ffdiafach ysgaif, a dŵl ang eile, mwchaniw na stiùiridh yn ŵre.
I've met them, they're very pleasant, very approachable. They come in, had a few meetings with the players, with the staff, and put their plans, what they see the club looking like going forward. And obviously everyone that's still here is really bought into that, and they pop in and out. I knew that they were at the game, their first home game here the other week, so it's been great getting to know them, and hopefully that relationship continues. If we didn't make cuts when we did, I don't think the club would be here. That's a brutally honest truth. When I seen the spreadsheet with the numbers, it was frightening. Focus was off the pitch first to make sure the club was still here, to see if I wanted to do the role, and then it slowly went on the pitch stuff. My conversations with them were solely football related, and what sort of team we can have on the park, and how competitive we're going to be, and what their plans are for not just this season but moving forward. You just start going through your phone book, you see who you can tap players off of on the cheap, and to be fair, the owners backed us as well. It's not a lot of money we're paying out in terms of what's coming in, but they've backed us, so I thank them for that. At one point everybody was available to go, so you didn't know who was going to be staying, but the owners then looked at the pitch and thought, right, we need a wee bit of help on the park, and we've managed to keep a pretty strong squad together, to be fair. I take my hat off to every single one of them. What they've given previously to John, the club, and now myself, that can never be questioned, because it's no easy for them, because they don't know what their futures are come the end of the season, but
in terms of their training, what they give you in games, I can't fault them.
Éad farce ha Hamilton na strí fasce de bhain le tuilliú fuingin i de hort mhuaipe, ach le fáin na hyfrianach trích go cuairteach go clubbe, ha mí hín John hast man de lia i d'irt.
It's tough because when I was first year as a player and an academy coach, we were in the Premier League, so everything was, you're at the top end of the Scottish game. You started to fall away for a wee touch, and then we get to this stage.
I think administration obviously brings the uncertainty. As far as we're aware, we're hoping that that's not going to be the case. So like most fans are, we're the exact same. So for us, we're hoping against hope that it's not the case, and we can keep pushing forward with just football matters. You know, the fan base has always been good for me, been good to me. And I think as a staff, as a playing group, we know that, and we've seen what they've been through, and we're desperate to reward them with some form of success, whether that's this season, next season, or in the future.
Obviously, the move to here was tough for them because they're taken away from their home, but the last couple of weeks I've noticed a wee shift with the numbers coming back, their voices, they're back to the players, because it is really tough for them, especially the way the club has been going. We've had 31 points taken off us in a year. That's never been heard of in Scottish football, or probably world football that I can think of off the top of my head. So my hat goes off to them. If you're no United on and off the park, you'll get nowhere. Everybody that's in the position in the club now has got the club's best interests at heart. We'll do everything in our power to bring success, relative success to the Hamilton fans. And no matter who's in here, me, my players, my staff, that it's every day with Hamilton at heart, and we want to do the best for the club.